Hey guys, welcome back to Legaia 2 Duel Saga. In the last part, we were somewhat kidnapped. And in this part, we are just escaping. Yeah, as you guys can see, this is a really meaty part. That's because, I didn't want to cut halfway through the content, and I didn't want to cut anything out that was important, but the majority of this is actually pretty much cutscene, so yeah. Also, by the way, I found a way to record this better than what it looks like right now, so in the next part, well, when I was recording this initially, I was recording with the original AV cables that came with the PlayStation 2. And what I did for next part is that I used the cable the extra cable. I forget what it's called. With the PlayStation 3, you're able to hook it up with the PlayStation 2, and it has that little extra cord that isn't the AV cable. I can plug that directly into the Dazzle and it comes out better. So after this part, it's gonna stop looking like this. It's gonna look a little bit better. But to describe what's going on, Bubba is pretty much just beating the ever-living heck out of our hero, Matt, or whatever you want to call him. But yeah, we are completely defenseless, as you can see. And, by the way, to anyone who says that Bubba is overreacting, which I think is only a few people, but I know those people that are out there that say that kind of stuff, like losing a pet, no big deal. If you're really attached to this person, you grew up with this person, whether they're an animal or not, they are essentially like a best friend. No matter, say if you grew up with with a dog, and one day the dog isn't there anymore, of course you're gonna be sad for it because it's more like a family member than it is just a random animal. So. And I think everyone here is being a jerk to Bubba because, yeah, even though we beat it up in self-defense, we're in the good here, but everyone else is treating it like, nah. And I guess that's more incentive to beat everybody up in this castle. But I know I just rambled on a little bit because, again, this is going to be a 28-minute part, and I'm going to have to find things to say for 28 minutes. So. By the way, she just said, do you want to be a servant? And we are saying either I would not like to do that or F off. Both choices, as you guys know, mean no. Which I like about this game, like, no matter which dialogue choice you choose, the story seems to continue in a way. It just gives you a little bit more freedom than you would in a normal RPG. But, in anywho, anyway, I know last part, if I remember last part, because this is way off, this is a way longer time from when I recorded part 4. I think I rambled on a little bit about women's skirts and stuff like that, and it still applies here. That was pretty gross. But anyways, this is King Dolphin. Case in point, he is the biggest jerk we have in this castle. And, don't get used to him, because we're not actually going to be seeing him a lot. If I remember correctly. He appears in this part, and then we don't actually see him again for a really long time. In fact, long enough to make you almost forget about him. And there's Velna, I think that's what her name was. I think we're not going to see her for a while too, so the only characters everybody here except for one certain character we're not going to be seeing for a really, really long time. But again, the guards are being jerks, and yeah. And you know how you punch a pillow when you get angry? That's what he does. He punches a wall. 'Cause he's stronger. Yeah, let's put him into that room over there. There's certainly no consequences from doing that. And there's our dead body. Actually, I think we're still conscious. And oh. And what? She wants to touch. And she has restored us to health. Did not but to fire a laser into our face. Ah, just kidding. Now, this character, I keep her name Maya in the sake of, again, I really like this RPG. In most RPGs, I tend to give them ridiculous names so that when I read the dialogue, it could be funny. But this one's one that I don't really like to tamper with. So Maya's unique in the sense that she can't talk. She has no voice. Well, she does have a voice, but she just refuses to speak. However, luckily for us, we can talk to her origin, which is named Revis. And I asked the appropriate question, which would be, I would say absolutely not, but I think it's time to explain what the heck a mystic is. And mystic's pretty much just a personified element of the world. You got Revis here, who's a personification of the life energy that comes from the world, and well, actually, you got me there on Marianne's and the other chick's personification of the elements. I think one of them has the personification of death, and the other one's personification of beauty. Although I'm not really sure. But whatever. That's my personal thought on the subject matter. It could mean something else, but that's what the majority of these origins are going to be. Personifications of an element. So now our hero is like, this place is very depressing. So let's get out of this place. And now I don't get this because he punched the cell that was right next to them. I mean, wait, no, oh, never mind. I just confused myself. He got punched through the door that was on the next cell over, and he punched the wall on here, which is convenient for us. So we're like, this door's pretty wobbly. So the best sign of action would be to try to break it down. And we fail. And you have to do this 3 times. But it doesn't give you indication after you interacted the first time to interact with it again. But no, I mean like after you like read it, be like, hey, this is really wobbly. But and sorry. But now we are able to escape our prison cell, and Maya's woken up. So, hooray. And our hero instincts kick in as we see her in her rags, because that's what she literally is wearing, if I remember correctly. We say we have to save her. We have to bring her along. So, that's good. And I'm gonna take that as a yes. Also, not to go off subject here, but I find it really funny how people can sit like that, like on their knees, like Japanese style. Because I think it's easier to sit like that than it is to sit crisscross applesauce. But whatever. But now we are. Now, as you know, well, you might not know, we don't have anything. We absolutely have nothing on us. No equipment, no armor, no weapons. Nothing. The only thing we have is, Revis, which is the origin of Maya. And, we can't go anywhere. So, let's go find our stuff. And, so, what's that in the oh! And, by the way, I accidentally take another step forward. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, he wonders if this is a pet or something, and, now I accidentally take a step forward, and, he does the animation thing again. So, yeah, that was actually kind of scary. Well, a jump scare, most of all. And, we got all our item stuff, and I'm happy that this game re-equips everything, because I actually go in to check, and, here's me showing off Revis. And, if you had seen there for a split second, Revis has a level of her own, because unlike most other games where magic wielders and other stuff like that, or more so just magic people, that's it. In this game, you can level up the origins, and they'll get they'll get stronger as they progress through the story. But I'm just giving her some extra charms because, well, I felt like it. So, again, I'm being really cautious here. Like, it says that it re-equips everything, and it does. You don't have to go back in and re-equip anything. But I was just trying to be safe than sorry. And here's me being an idiot, and I take the medicine. That's the only safe one. Don't drink the other ones, and I drink this one like an idiot. Where my HP decrease and MP is restored, even though only Revis is the actual one that can heal us up. But let's head back upstairs, and as soon as we do that, a guard comes, and now we get to fight with Maya, and she is a brick. And why do I say that perhaps? Because she can't attack. The only thing she can do pretty much is guard, heal. And what the heck's going on here? Hello? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we don't have any MP because we were knocked out. See, she has no attack command. She can only use items or use her origin. But there's no real reason to use it inside of battle at this point. Later on, yes, there's more reason to. But that's why we have items. So, I won't be using her ability that often because, again, I have items. So, but another thing that really stinks about her is that I think she has really slow speed, so she doesn't guard like at the beginning of the battle. She usually guards after everyone attacks, which is not like when it becomes absolutely useless. So, by the way, we can't get in there because we don't have a key. Oh no. But, yeah. The only encounters you will be running into in this place is the, Dolphin soldiers, which is good if you want to grind, but then again, if you just want to move the plot on, that would be cool too. You just gotta keep on going. And by the way, this is a event. I'm not sure if I show off the battle or not. I might have cut it out to make sure this part isn't 30 minutes long, because after initial editing, yeah, I cut it out. After initial editing, this part was 30 parts long, and I had cut out some battles that I really wanted to show off. So, yeah. I don't know, I forget if I mentioned this earlier, I probably did, but again, all your item stuff and that can get upgrades and stuff the longer they are in battle. So, what you want to do during this part of the game, which I didn't do because I was an idiot, you want to equip Maya with the accessories. That way, she's in battle, and she can't attack or anything like that. So it'll be, along with her leveling up, the items will level up with her. And it's not like she's going to be needing gentle precision anyway. So, and also you won't need any stat guarding, because all the stats in this game, no, all the stats in the, yeah, what am I saying, stats? I mean, conditions, like being paralyzed and being poisoned, those you don't need for this section, because none of these guys can poison you, even the fight going on later on. So, yeah, we have a little bit of a Metal Gear Solid section in this, where we gotta sleuth around, stay out of these guys' sights, or else we're gonna be teleported back. And I just avoided that right there. Not that hard, but it can be tricky, because you might might be focusing on one guard and then the other guard sees you, which stinks. Like, I went to hide in here, and I didn't go, and then this guy turns and sees you. And then you get the same fight as before with the two Dolphin soldiers. It actually took me a lot of tries here, and again, if you want to, just grind right here, and then you won't be worrying about levels and stuff like that. But every single time you get caught, you will be sent back to that beginning area, and it's a pain in the butt if you just want to get through this, which I actually did. And I'm just waiting for that guard to go up, and then once you get here, it's pretty much in the safe. So, there's many different rooms to explore. There's only one room I actually want to really go to. But we're going to be back here, so I'm not going to be showing off all the rooms in this part. And see, I really cut out most of the rooms because I don't want to show any of them off. I really cut out a lot of stuff, like even the saving. But he has a pretty unique room. I don't know why he has like 6 beds in his thing. But we are now prepared to leave this place. We are at the front gate area. And but first, we acquired a Zoniac weed. And we heal up laying on this thing. You'll see why in a second. So we want to pull the lever, and our way out is instantly revealed. So now, something's a little bit fishy. It's been a little bit too easy to leave. Oh! Now we gotta oh, sorry. We are facing off against the blue armored Hulk. And we are surrounded. So, oh no. So basically right now he, by the way, that's a stupid logo. His name is Balkan, or the Mighty Balkan. And he has a challenge for us. We can either take him on one-on-one, or we can fight with Maya, who I again will remind you that she can do diddly squat in battle, except for heal us. So I decided to be a man's man and fight him myself without any help. So let's get this battle underway. I forget how much health he has, but this boss fight can drag. And you'll see why in a second. So, in this fight, you pick your attack. You pick your attack. You pick your attack. There we go. And, I think it's time for a red whirlwind. Or no thunder flash. I think it is. And then Vulcan attacks you. And this is what makes it incredibly long. After every single one of the attacks, and I do mean every single one, I think up to 5, he has a little cutscene.
Not bad. However,
where he must monologue at us.
Time keeps slipping away. Huh? Hurry, hurry, I said.
So, yeah, that vital information for the fight. I think there's a time limit to this guy. I've never, ever fallen into that, but I've known, like, the people have lost this guy due to, like, losing time. It's because it's that gate that keeps on rising up every single turn. Here's some more vital information for you.
Would you like to see? The doors of destiny are closing right behind me as we speak. Huh? What? Trembling, are you?
No, I'm completely fine.
Now we're having fun.
And I'm going to be healing myself up because I don't want to die to his next attack. And I should have used a lunch here, but I didn't do it. This dude has this attack's going to be coming up later in the game, but that's a multi-targeting attack. It hits pretty hard, and cutscene.
I will never forget that spring, 16 years ago, when I joined the Knights. Ever since I was born to the Messai clan as one of 3 boys. The Naris read my birth. Are you listening to me? Huh?
Yeah, what he said right there is actually kind of relevant and important, because he says he is one of 3 brothers. Which I think all of you know is translate as, you're going to be fighting this guy pretty much 3 times in a row during the storyline. Because he is one of 3 brothers. And once again, we have to have our after cutscene, after attack cutscene.
You draw closer to your fated end. I shall speak of this battle, this encounter with the young nobles, for years to come. And now, as crest of St. Joprian is my witness. Chivalry thrives within this body!
He's so upbeat about it, isn't he? But, I think one more attack should take him out. And, that is the, thief thing we're, wearing is going to affect. We stole its attack oil. Which is kind of funny, since he's wearing all that armor. I think one more turn, and, it would have been a game over.
I, who have been called Mighty Balkan. I, the Mighty Balkan.
Would you just shut up?
It is not yet over. I cannot lose. I cannot lose.
And, we have officially beaten the Mighty Balkan. And we got the Hell's Path and Dolphin Cloak. Whenever you see a tooth item, a tooth thing for the item slot, that means it's usually a key item. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. But we make this leap of faith that seems to be longer than any jump they made before this. And I'm surprised that this dude didn't sum up that something's going down. He's like, oh, there's a lot of noise. This giant egg-shaped man. Now we got Marianne and Elliot. That's what her name was. Oh no, that was what his name was. And then I guess then I got them confused. I mean, Elliot is the one that seems to be beauty, and Marianne was the one that seems to be the personification of death, as I was talking about earlier in the part. But we are in the top area of this little place, and you can see in the background there is a drawbridge going down, and there's soldiers coming to find us. We're not going to let that happen. Because, you know, we can easily just jump out of the city instead of jumping across rooftops like Batman. Or I'm not sure if Batman ever did that. Also, we're going to be getting that chest in the next part, but anywho, we have to escape it, and I tried interacting with the cat, but you can't do that, so many sadnesses to me. But how are we going to ever escape through this window that has no indication you can go into it? Gotta use this window. And that is going to be the end of the part, guys. See you guys in part 6. No, this is part 6. See you guys in part 7. Toodles.